Good morning, ladies. Happy Wednesday. Okay, so you finally booked your first date. Okay. Or maybe this isn't your first date. Maybe this is your 10th date and now you kind of don't know what to do anymore. Like you've gotten into the routine of client coming over or you coming to the client, you all make small talk, and then you try to fuck them for the entire hour or 2 hours that you all have together, right? So let me tell you something, ladies. Especially if you ain't young. If you like me, an old broad, you gotta space that shit out. You gotta space that shit out, y'all. Let me tell you what I do on my dates with my clients. Okay. When I show up to a client or a client shows up to me, I already have my alcohol. So they ain't gotta provide me with no alcohol. I walks around with bottles of damn Merlot, Cabernet Sauvignon, a good Shiraz, a good Pinot Noir. You know, I keep a bottle of wine in my bag. Like Beyonce, I got hot sauce in my bag. Like Beyonce, I got wine in my bag. Swag. Okay, so I bring my own alcohol, baby. So you ain't, I don't need a man or my client to provide me with that. I come with that. Okay. And I come with little disposable, little red cups. I'm real ghetto. I'm real bougie. Bougie. If I come to you, I'm going to come with the red cup. The red cup. And that's what we're going to drink our wines out of. Okay. My nice chill wine. Okay. What I typically do, okay, I'll give you good conversation. This is why it's important that you all are versed in current events, okay? Because, certain topics you could talk about with your clients to kind of, to space that shit out. You know what I'm saying? I don't like them clients that as soon as you walk in the door, they trying to jump on you and everything like that. Because, baby, if you bust your nut real quick, I don't know how eager I'm going to be to let you get a second pop. I'm an old broad. I'm not new in this no more. I'm old. So trying to get you to do 2 pops is like running a marathon. It's like running a marathon. And oh no. But anyway, basically what I do is we talk about current events for about 15, 20 minutes. And then what I do is I offer to give him a nice little massage. Now, a lot of girls say that that's a lot of work, doing massages and fucking. Listen. To me, ain't nothing harder than like trying to have sex for a whole hour and he pounding you in the mattress and, especially when you're doing these young boys. When these young boys, it's usually the same type of sex. It's like they climb up on top of you. Bang, bang, bam, 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 bam. They want to play with your little clit, play with your little nipples and shit. Shit that don't work. That shit ain't worked on me in years. But, you got to do it. You got to let them do that shit that they like to do because, they handing off the money. But typically, this is what I do. I'm going to talk to you. I'm going to engage you in conversation. We're going to talk about what's going on with Meghan and Harry. We're going to talk about what's going on with Bernie Sanders. We're just going to talk. We're just going to have a nice little conversation. This is why it's very, very important for you to be up to date on current events. Okay? Current grown events. Okay? We don't want to hear about what's going on with Tekashi 6ix9ine or NBA Youngboy or something like that. Especially you chicks that have these clients that are middle-aged white men. You know what I'm saying? Sports. You can talk about sports. If you in sports, talk about, politics. To me, a lot of people want to stay away from politics. I'm grown. And I need to see, I like to see if the guy ain't a dingleberry. If he ain't a dingleberry, that tends to make my pussy a little bit wetter. Have a nice little conversation, sip on your wine, enjoy your wine. And then what you do is you give them like a 20-minute massage from head to toe. Take your time. Learn different massage modalities and techniques so that you can get in and give a good massage. Carry some good oils. You can make up your own oil. You can buy a gallon of grapeseed oil for like $20. Buy your own essential fragrances, lavender, lime, tangerine, sandalwood, or whatever. Mix your own. You become your own little mixologist. Make your own little massage oil. Massage that motherfucker down from head to toe, working them fingers, working that lower back, working that buttocks, working them thighs, just really, 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 really taking the time to give a good massage. And then typically what I'll do is I'll flip them over. When you flip them over, girl, dick is already on hard. Dick is already on 10, right? So I'm, massaging his thighs, massaging his chest, playing with his nipples or whatever, massaging his hands again. Dick is on hard. And this is when I tell him, I'm going to let you fly the kite. I'm going to let you fly the plane. I'm going to let you be the navigator of this boat. So what do you want now? And that's usually when they'll tell you, I want you to climb on top. I want you to give me some head. Woo, 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 woo. And then you do that for another 20 minutes. Remember, you done knocked off 15, 20 minutes just him coming in and y'all talking about Princess Diana and shit like that. So that's 20 minutes gone. You give him 20 minutes of a massage. 20 minutes of whatever it is he want. Okay? You give it to him fast. You let him bust that nut. Because, he's already been there damn near an hour. So that last little bit of sex, you want to give that to him nice so he can go ahead and bust his nut. When he busts his nut, I typically, go get a nice, warm, foamy towel with my little body washes and things of it. Clean his ass up. Let him take a shower. While you taking a shower, you going to double count that money again. Because you counted it first, right, ladies? I want you all to know this. These men be on some bullshit sometimes, and you have to count the money first. Count the money first. If you are embarrassed to count it in front of him, when he gives you the envelope, excuse yourself and go to the bathroom. Run the water like you washing your hand, or you washing your underarms or some shit. I don't know. But go in the bathroom, count that money, make sure it's all there. But bitch, I'm not getting ready to hide and count the money. I'm going to open the envelope right in front of you. And I'm going to count it. And I dare it be some motherfucking Burger King coupons. I dare it. Now, like I said, If the guys try anything like that, stay calm. Because that's a dangerous motherfucker right there who intentionally does some shit to scam you. He intentionally. So if you open up an envelope that has anything in it besides money, you just kindly fold that motherfucking flap on down. Hand that motherfucking envelope back to him and like, I think you gave me the wrong envelope. And give him that look like you don't want to try me today. But be calm. Be calm and even be kind about it. And he's like, oh, is that the wrong envelope? Yeah, it's the wrong envelope. And then if he tries that, I think I left it out in the car. You know what? Let's reschedule for a different day. Or give that motherfucker the opportunity to go get the right envelope. But by this time, I'm so motherfucking turned off that he would try some shit like that. But sometimes it'd be an honest mistake. Sometimes, you never know. You never know. But anytime a motherfucker try to do that shit, it just that's a turn off. That's a motherfucking turn off. So ain't And then you let that motherfucker take a shower. You top them off with some more wine. Top them off. Tell them you had a good time. I had a good time. Good Good time. And you know what, bitch, this is what I like to do, especially when I'm with clients that I know are generous. I like to talk about shit that I like. Shit that I want. You know what I'm saying? You know, because a lot of times, you know, these clients listen to you. They listen to you. They constantly, especially if they like you, they will constantly look for ways to impress you. You know, I remember I used to talk about how I love salsa music. And this was back in the day, before, you know, the internet was like really, really like popping like it is now. You know, we didn't have the streaming networks and stuff that we have now. You know, back then I think Napster and shit was just forming, you know, but I remember I had this particular client who will come see me. And this was even before, you know, I found a lot, you know, City Vibe and the Erotic Review. This was before I discovered all of these little things. This is like right when little Yahoo groups, they had these like little adult Yahoo groups that I used to go to collect clients. And I remember he came to see me, and, you know, I talked about how I love, like, salsa music and how I like Celia Cruz and all this other stuff. And so the next time he came to see me, he had, you know, burned and ripped a few Celia Cruz CDs, and he gave me, like, you know, all of these best of Celia Cruz, Live from Cuba, Guantanamela, whatever the name of the song is called, you know. So, and when clients like you, and they want to impress you, they'll bring you that shit. Okay? If they know that you are a bitch that's high end, you know, you like Manolo Blahniks, you like Jimmy Choo, you like, you know what I'm saying? You like all of the shit that motherfucking Carrie Bradshaw liked in Sex and the City, and y'all know her taste was expensive. If these guys know that that's the shit that you're into, they will purchase that shit for you. They will purchase that shit for you. That's why I tell you, ladies, it is important that you keep blogs and take pictures and let these men know of the things that you like. There's a particular dominatrix in Seattle who I followed for years. Her name is Mistress Matisse. And Mistress Matisse was known for wearing Hervé Leger dresses. If you all know the Band-Aid dresses, they're super tight. So you got to have body, yaddy, to wear that shit. Okay. You can't be frumpy you can't be like me. You got to have body, yaddy. You know what I'm saying? I don't have body, yaddy. I just got big bone. I'm a big bone. So you got to have body, to wear Hervé Leger. And, you know, she would take pictures in Hervé Leger's dresses that she loves, you know, and then, you know, she would post that, you know, my favorite client, so-and-so bought me this new Hervé Leger dress. Or, you know, one of my best girlfriends got me this Hervé Leger dress for my birthday. You know, she would always have somebody buying her a Hervé Leger dress. And Hervé Leger dresses are expensive now. I remember back when she was wearing them, they were like $300 and $400. I done seen some for like $700 now. Like, bitch, like, what the fuck is the material made out of where I gotta pay $700 for a motherfucking Band-Aid dress? But whatever. So, you know, keep those lines of communication open. Let these clients know the shit that you into, that you like, so they can bring it to you. You know, there's always ways to enjoy a session. You know, enjoy your session, but you want to spread that shit out. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to jump right into the sex, because once he busts a nut, he got 45 minutes to just, you know, talk, you know, or he's going to make you want to do it again. Okay. So if you make them bust a nut real quick, he going to want you to do it again. So there you're going to go working your hands off, you know, working your mouth off, working your body off, trying to get him to bust that nut. And then if he does bust a second nut, he's going to want to bust a third one. And then after he trying to bust all these nuts, he want to sit around for a little bit so he can talk to you. By this time, you just like, you know, let me show you the dough. Where the dough at? You know, so that's why you space it out. Space it out. 20 minutes of conversation. 20 minutes of massage. 20 minutes of whatever position that you allow him to give you. Then let him take a couple minutes to shower. top him off with some wine, and send his ass out the door. You done made your little $200, $300, $400, whatever it is you charge, and you good to go. You can get ready for the next one. You can get ready for the next client, or you can get ready to just finish out your day. Whatever it is you choose to do. You know? And bitch, if you got toys, oh, we're going to talk about that. That's one thing that you should always keep on you. Is some good toys, baby. Give your body a rest. Give your body a rest. Okay? All right. With that said, y'all, I hope you all have a fantastic Wednesday. And I will see you next podcast. Deuces.